Hello again. Today's video is a sort of Cricut update video. I purchased a Cricut a while back and I just wanted to update you on what I've been doing with it. I haven't been really using it to its full capabilities because the printer I have does not like the sticker paper I was using to try to print out a sticker to then cut. I will have to invest in a better printer, but for now I have primarily been using it as a way to cut die cuts. And I saw this on Instagram and I wish I jotted down the name of the person I saw it on their page, and they were using, I don't know if they used a Cricut or a cutter, I just saw that they had these cute die cuts of the Polaroid border, and so I just figured, oh my god, I want to try that out with my Cricut. And forgive me, this is not a tutorial. I am still learning how to use the program and how to use all of its functions in general. So right now I'm using it to cut on vinyl, and I am cutting out vinyl Polaroid border stickers because again my printer doesn't work well, so I can't print out a design or something, at least at this point. Maybe I just need to figure that out. But I don't know if you're looking at my mat here, it does get, because it's so sticky, it obviously gets covered in any kind of dust particles or hair or anything, and I stupidly left it uncovered, and I placed a Michaels plastic bag on it, so it has stained the mat. So yeah, just be careful where you leave these and make sure to cover them up when you're not using it, because otherwise you get the imprint of whatever it is. In this case it was a plastic bag logo. But anyway, it's fairly simple to use, at least, you know, once you do a little bit of research. I did look up a few videos just to make sure that I was doing something right. I'm still hoping I have installed the blade correctly. I mean, it's cutting the paper, but I don't know if it's installed correctly. I mean, I don't know. So it's basically a trial and error. I am also cutting out the same Polaroid borders on some colored cardstock that I have. I don't show you in this video, but you can also use patterned cardstock, which I think is fun as well if you are in a situation like me where your printer doesn't like your Cricut. So I'm also using the normal cutting mat. There are different mats that you use for various material. And so yeah, these came out really nice and fun, and I figured it would be a lot of fun to use. I've glued one to some vellum that has some decorative pieces on it. I didn't really like how it looked with the pre-decorated stamp I already had on here, so I used a plain one, and I just think it's such a cute way to decorate your page. You can, you know, layer stamps and stickers and washi tape and other stamps, and I just think it's such a fun way to decorate your spreads. And I've also, which vinyl is very tricky to use, but I also used the vinyl sticker to put on something I had already pre-decorated, and again, it's just so much fun to use. Here I'm showing you the ginkgo leaf die cut that I used and I just took a vector art from Google and just put that into the software that Cricut uses. And you know, you do lose the details obviously if you're not printing or posting a picture of something, so I just drew in some leaf veins on here. And of course you could have more fun with using decorative paper, like decorative cardstock, or you can even stamp on your paper with a texture or leaf details and then die cut on top of that. If you don't have a Cricut, I also tried to just freehand cutting out this Polaroid border, and of course it doesn't come out as perfect, but it comes out decently. I mean, here I am just eyeballing it and using my little paper trimmer, and it's fine. You know, obviously if you're a little bit more critical on the dimensions, I'm not that much of a perfectionist when it comes to this, but I also used a stamp to like stencil a square and then cut around it to form the borders of the Polaroid. So you can have a lot of fun even without a Cricut and do similar things. Obviously the more detailed stuff is a little bit trickier to do freehand unless you're just really good at it, but it's just something to have fun with, I think. So if you do have a cutting machine like this, you know, you can play around with die cuts and do fun shapes and stuff. Well, that's all I really wanted to share with you today. I will leave you to the music. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.